Good morning, guys, from this side of Kenya, Kisii. As you can see from the title, guys, there's a time I did a mistake that almost cost me my life. Guys, I'm sorry the sun is a bit behind us, and maybe this affecting our video. Please bear with me. So, I was at home that given day, and I decided to clean the well. Our well was it has never like dried completely, but during that time, it was on January, the weather was so dry, and our well almost dried. There only remained some water of this size in the well. So remember, this is the well that has well made, and it even has got the lid where you close. Okay, that's a door that you close. So it's a well that is not open, and the well cemented and everything. I'm sure those of you who have watched my previous videos have seen that well in my home, more especially the video on the poorest African home. That well is there. So we were with so I decided to go in and clean the well. Now that the water was very little, almost dry, I thought that it was nice for me to clean the well at that time. Little did I know that I was almost committing suicide, almost taking away my life. So what I did, I went and opened the lid and decided to enter into the well. Then there was this my younger brother who is in the university right now. I told him that I'm going to go in the well to do some cleaning. So what he was supposed to do, I was supposed to come with a container, so that whenever I clean, whatever I clean, I put it for him in the container, so that he brings it out. But then he was very young, probably in primary school. So he was somebody who was very young by then, maybe 13 years, maybe 10, something like that. So we are talking about a small boy who did not have like the energy even to do whatever I was telling him. So I entered into the well. I did remove some dirt. Then my brother took it out using a rope and that container that I've told you. It was during this time that I discovered that my breathing had changed. I was breathing so hard. So my brother asked me, I've heard, why are you breathing so hard? Now remember, the oxygen on my head had gone down, or on my brain had gone down, because inside the well there's no much oxygen down there. And that is when I remember, like, oh, so it means I can easily like collapse inside the well. Guys, that was the time Then I did a bit of quick thinking. Guys, we have a motorbike coming from the other side. Maybe we should give him time to pass fast before we continue with our video. So that is when I remembered. I think that is when a thought came on my mind, like, oh no. So when I'm breathing heavily, it means that there's no enough oxygen inside the well. And I was sweating inside the well, guys. I was sweating. Inside there was so hot. So I remember very fast. I told my brother then he put out the bucket again, the second round. Remember, he had taken the first data away. When he was coming with the second round, he was lowering the bucket using a rope. And he asked me like, why are you breathing so heavily? That's when I remembered. I told him one thing, please. Throw the rope inside here. Throw me a rope. So I tried to come out. Remember, it was my first time entering the well, or even any hole. I have never done it before. So this was my first time, and already, so I do not have the expertise or the knowledge on what's happening there. When I told him to draw me the rope, I tried to come out. Remember, my body was already losing oxygen. So inside there, I remember doing one thing. Something told me if there's no enough oxygen, maybe the oxygen I can get some from the dirty water that was inside the well. I did call some little water using my hand, and I did something like this. I got the energy, guys, very fast. I started getting outside the well. I came until I reached somewhere around halfway the well. Remember, this well was 20 feet or 25 feet. So somewhere halfway is when I didn't have the first break. So my body had lost all the energy. Then my brother was somewhere there. But I was in the middle. So I told him now that the energy had I don't have any energy in my body. So I told him, just pull me up if you can. Try to pull me up. Then I reached somewhere. I gave hope. I saw myself dying, guys. I asked him one question. No, I told him, I discovered that he was not I did not have the energy to carry me. I told him to call my sister so that they can help each other to pull me up. He called my sister. When my sister came, still they were not able to pull me up. So those are very hard for me, because I did see myself I had already given up. So then I remembered these are the young people. My fears were okay. Now when the energy when I had no energy, total energy in my body, now I I did make some calculations. I feared like my brother and my sister were going to see me die, because I knew I wanted to like let myself loose and fall inside the well, because I was so tired. Like now my brain was not working. All sort of that, guys. I don't have the words to explain exactly, but that is what happened. So I told my brother like go and call for somebody to help you. Then my brother called. He was like, I was calling my mom. But I was in the well. I heard him calling somebody else. What I heard was something else, not like calling my mom. So when I heard him calling that person, whoever he was calling, what I heard, whoever he was calling was supposed to be somewhere very far. So I calculated like by the time he goes to that person and coming back, it will be a good opportunity for me to let myself fall back inside the well, so I can die. Then I remembered one thing. When I was there, my brother called, there was nobody who came out to help. Unfortunately, my mom was there, but was a bit far on the farm. By the time maybe he went and came back, he could have found me dead. So when he was still there, I did a lot of thinking. I remembered how in life I have been wanting like to succeed. I remembered where like we came from, not wearing shoes to school, taking the last position in class. I remembered a lot of things, a lot of hard life that had happened to me a long time ago. Then I also remembered, started thinking like, I started thinking of time. I think I was in 8th in college or in high school. Then I remembered the progress that I had made in my life. Then I asked myself several questions. I prayed to God in silence, and I told God one thing. God, you have seen me through, you have seen me grow from very hard beginnings, and now I am in a better place, and in a life which maybe a lot of people could be admiring. God, I don't know if it is your wish for my life to end today, but I don't think that it will be a good ending, because for sure I have come from far, and I don't want my life to end this way. After thinking about that, or talking to God in a silent prayer, just like that, I don't know where the energy came from. Then I decided that I was going to try it just once, for the last time, to try if I will get out of the well. Just one last time. Then that was when I told my brother that I take that rope and make some knots. So I was resting somewhere there in the middle of the well. So he went with the rope like upwards, and he did make some knots on the same. So that time I decided like to breathe so heavily to gather some energy. Guys, it's a sad story, but I'm only happy because I'm alive today. After my brother did make some knots on the rope, I told him like I want you to use the last energy that you have and get me out of this well. I told him like just have some rest, okay? Have some rest before you try to exit this well. The only thing that even maybe favored me is because remember I had gone up the well for some distance, and I was somewhere in the middle where maybe there was a bit of oxygen compared to what was on the deep inside. So after gathering some energy, guys, and making that prayer to God, telling God that I know I have come from far, I know I've lived like a hard life, and I know that I was in a better position than where I have been previously. I told him like I don't want my story to end like this, because I've worked so much on my life and you have shown me through, you have seen me grow through different places. Please give me the energy. I don't want to die like this. So I did pull myself from that place, and I found myself almost coming out of the well. Then again, there was no energy in my body. So that is when I talked with my brother. So he was somewhere now very near. He can even extend a hand maybe and catch me. But remember, he was a small boy who did not have like enough energy to pull me through. So when I was at that place, I did tell him one thing. I told him, remember, I told you to gather some energy, bro. So by that time, even my sister had already come. Now they were two. Told him once again, please pull me out of. Then he did extend his hand. Then I feared like, what if he tries like to pull me out, and instead of pulling me out, he also falls inside. So I feared very much for him. I did not want to make the story like more sad than it was already. I did not want it to be that way. So I was very careful when he was pulling me. And I told him one thing: if you realize that that maybe you are coming inside the well, please let me loose. I don't like fall inside. That was what I told him. So he did what he did, guys, and I found myself outside the well. That is when I discovered that whatever I was doing was something very dangerous, something that maybe only the experts who have been doing that work should be like doing it. I learned a lesson through a hard way. But it is better because it did not end like sadly. But I'm trying to remember to think, what if like my brother was not there? It would have been a different story. What if I gave up and let myself like fall inside the well during that day? Because I had like already given up and I was ready to let myself go. So there was a lot of mind like calculating and everything. It was a very like a hard situation for me. Then I remember, I don't know why, because it has been so many years since that incident happened. But I found myself thinking about it, and I thought it maybe can be good for me to talk about this experience, because maybe somebody somewhere will find himself or herself on the same situation where I found myself in. Please, if there is a well at your place, tell the children to stay away from it. Never should they like go inside the well, even if it means that their toys have like fallen inside, or even their pole or anything. Don't tell them not to jeopardize their lives. And even you as an elder, please, never should you be like tempted to go inside those wells unless you are an expert. Unless you are an expert and you have done it before. I will not advise you to do that mistake. The mistake that the man made during that time. It was one of the most stupid thing I've ever done. Okay? Yeah. That is the truth of the matter also. And I don't know why. I don't know why I found myself thinking about this story, and those is like one of the stories where I almost saw death using my eyes, and this is something that came to my mind today. Guys, maybe I should go this way because there's a lot of noise on that road, that main road. And this side is a bit quiet. That is why I've like chosen to go through this route. So I don't know exactly like why I found myself remembering this story that happened a long time ago. But for some reason I found myself thinking about it. That is one of the instances when I almost died. There was another incident. I don't know if I should talk about it or I should make another video about the incident, because I don't want to mix the two incidents, guys. Maybe your man should thank you very much for watching the video this long. And I want to ask you guys, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please, with a lot of humility, I am asking you today to subscribe, guys. We are almost heading to, I'm almost being monetized, guys. I'm only with 1,000 watch hours, and I'm also meaning with 300 subscribers to be monetized. Please do it for me, guys. I've been in these streets of YouTube working very hard, guys. I've always been doing traveling videos, and the way you can say like thank you to me, the way you can support me, the best way you can do that one is through subscribing to my YouTube channel, guys, so that your man can be monetized. We are almost there, guys. We have come a long way. And I'm looking for those subscriptions and watch hours in the next 4 months. I hope you guys you are going to elevate your man to that level, because for sure your man deserves to be monetized. Your man has been working hard for long to bring you such stories in this YouTube streets, guys. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Man Victor, guys. A boy born and raised in Africa, but who has got an ambition to take you around the world, guys. Remember, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step, guys. This is the step that I've started. I would like you to be part of this journey. I would like you to be part of this story, and we will talk about more things, guys. This is a river that is here. This is a river that is on this side. You can see it, guys. Maybe your man has talked enough. I feel like I've talked enough, guys, for today. Let me say bye for now, guys. Until next time, your man, bye for now. Thank you very much.